So the title of this video is obviously clickbaity. I understand. However, I genuinely have felt like that before. Having kids, you can't be creative. Not so much feeling that way now. I have 3 kids, and having 3 kids honestly feels like 17. And because of the age gap of our kids right now, it feels very a la carte parenting, where we're coaching one, we're correcting, discipline the other one, soothing, comforting, sometimes moment to moment, and it's overwhelming. Dealing with this parenting season and trying to regulate myself and not have my behavior traumatize my children, I'm pretty tired and just like spent most of the time. Like that doesn't really breed creativity, or it makes me feel like I could be creative, after juggling and living a chaotic little children lifestyle. It's just not. On top of that, my daughter's schedule, because we went to New York for a dance convention, was crazy. It was back-to-back rehearsals and workshops and performances. It was a lot, and I probably should have prepared my mind before that, but me being who I am, I had a list of things that I thought would be cool to accomplish creatively in New York. And because I am a mom who is responsible for my family and my children and me and my marriage, like it just didn't happen. But I tried my best with the constraints that I had to still participate and show up in the moments that I found that I could be creative. No, I didn't get the video postcards that I wanted to try and shoot or the portraits in Times Square, but I did actually get some pretty cool shots that I'll show you at the end. But I just tried my best to participate, which leads me to my next point in my thoughts here. Creativity is a choice. And I know that the way that people talk about creativity is like it's a feeling. And I think when you're young, creativity, like when you do something that's like your peak creativity in the moment in your life right then, it can feel euphoric. As you get older, I believe, as life has more layers and more complexities and it gets a little bit more complicated, I really think that creativity becomes a choice. Ooh, it's gonna rain on me. The wind is like picking up and me being in this rain right now would be a choice. So I'm gonna take it to the car. Let's take it to the car. All right, made it in. Here we go. Here we are. Creativity is something that is a choice. I believe that creativity comes from how God has already wired you. I think that it is something to engage with. It's a muscle to flex. It's cultivated so that you write, you sculpt, you take photographs, you do whatever, however. But it is something that I believe is not a feeling. It is a choice. I do believe that you can feel something from being creative 100%, but I don't think that it is a feeling that we feel and then act on. And you can, honestly, like there are waves of creative feelings that I believe we all have, but I think truly that it is something that we have to engage with, that we have to participate in order to see, like, for lack, because I'm a little churchy, y'all, a harvest from that, right? Like you reap what you sow. So if you are constantly putting yourself in a position where you're prioritizing time to be creative, prioritizing time to flex those muscles and build those skills, I believe you're going to see a return on that. And that's just that. So, to sum up, you cannot be creative with kids, and you can be creative with kids. I feel like it's just a choice. Everything's a choice, but creativity also is a choice. And you work with the cards you've got, and as long as the Lord sees fit for me to be here, I'm just going to try my best to cultivate my creativity in every season.